right, how we doing, everybody?
Hola,
Welcome back to this episode of Getting Jiggly with It. I'm Will.
I'm Audrey.
And what are we doing today?
We keep playing and
Playing and playing.
helping the niños.
Helping the niños. Para los niños. ¿Por qué?
Porque los niños necesitan
Extra life. ¿Por qué? Extra life.
For extra life, yeah.
So it is Extra Life. Well,
Oh,
yesterday was
okay.
Extra Life Game Day for us. Extra Life Game Day is a 2-day instead of a 1-day because we don't do full 24 hours because I wouldn't say there's not enough coffee in the world, but we tried that and there was not enough coffee in the world for Audrey to stay up the full 24 hours. And I think I made it like 23 with daylight savings time. So technically 24, but not really. So we are playing games provided to us by our sponsors because we are doing some giveaways. So we're doing some live stream giveaways as well as some giveaways in a what?
Some giveaways in a big bundle.
Yeah, well, you got to tell them, not me.
But is that
Yes,
a big bundle of
a big
games?
big bundle of games. And how can they win those big bundle of games?
Helping the niños with
Helping the
donations.
niños with
using
donations.
The links down below.
Down below. And what do they? How can they find out what games are probably in that bundle?
By watching.
By watching the video that we posted. That's how you do it. So of course, this is the OP hour, or 2 hours, or I don't know how long we've been doing this. And what are we playing now?
Smash Up Disney.
Smash Up Disney.
Smash Up.
So we have
Smash Up
played
Disney.
2 of the characters, 2 of the factions on the channel before. Same as we played the Marvel, and we did a mashup of Marvel last year, right? You did Avenger Kittens or something, I think, on game day last
Yeah,
year.
the kittens I didn't.
So we decided we'll go ahead and play this again. We are going to be giving away a copy of this at the end of this stream. So those of you hanging out, you will have a chance to win a copy of Disney Smash Up. For those not aware, it is an area control base style game where you're trying to get enough points to break a base. You take 2 different factions, smash them up, and well, play. They may or may not work good together. We never know. Half the time they don't, but we just enjoy playing.
Yeah.
She says, yeah, she's watching Bella. Bella's down there sleeping. So let me go ahead and flip over the camera. There we go. So we are set up for a 2-player game, and it is a pretty dark 2-player game because the lights are low, and I don't think my remote works. I was trying to figure out why like everything was so dark. And it's because, remember, I dropped those down to 50 when we were playing Zombicide because the glare on the side.
Oh, that is.
So, there we go. Yeah, see, it says it's already at 100. It says it's on channel 3, and I have no clue how to change a channel because those are not on channel 3. So I got to figure out how to change those. So it's good. Colors are there. I think it's clear enough. So Audrey is playing who?
Beauty and the Beast and Frozen.
Okay, and what's
So
their
Beauty and the
about?
Beast says enchantments abound in Beast Castle. Some cards discard other cards to do their effect. Some cards can play themselves after being discarded, and some cards are triggered by discards. Ooh. The Belle and the Beast cards both help the discarding and help each other, and Petals of the Rose helps sort the deck.
All right, so that is a discard deck. So Audrey's going to be playing a lot from her discard pile, which is kind of like Lion King, because Lion King was like that. Remember, you had to like have certain cards in your discard pile.
Frozen. If you want to build a snowman, the Elsa card will help fetch and play the Olaf, Marshmallow, and Snowgeese cards, and can often strengthen them. The Anna, Kristoff, and Sven cards will find each other, while many of your actions cards assist in setting up your hand and discard pile for powerful and effective
wow.
tricks.
So those are actually, that's a pretty good combo, because that sounds like you draw the cards you want, it throws things in the discard. If you have things in this card, it makes them more powerful. This deals with discard. That might be a good combo. All right, so I am playing Wreck-It Ralph and The Nightmare Before Christmas. The other factions that are in here, just so for you that didn't see the previous video, you can go back and watch, but it's Lion King, Mulan, Big Hero 6, and Aladdin were the other factions that we played. So Wreck-It Ralph is a medium. Oh, Audrey's are medium, low medium. Mine is medium, medium high. Wreck-It Ralph let the race commence. Vanellope von Schweetz and the other racer cards can get stronger as they move from base to base, while King Candy disrupts others' plans. The Wreck-It Ralph, Fix-It Felix Jr., and Sergeant Calhoun cards can use Cybug Infestation and many other base modifiers to set things up for yourself and wreck things for opponents. So it looks like I'm going to be moving from base to base to get more power. I played another faction that was kind of like that. I think it was King Arthur. I think was like that. As I moved them around, they gave +1 every time they moved. I think it was King Arthur. Jack Skellington and his Halloween Town, so medium high, cohorts are spreading their version of Christmas to everyone in the best way they know how. Their gifts come in the form of character modifiers that can be used to help you or hinder others. This deck is the gift that keeps on giving, with cards that can stick around or come back after bases have been scored. So basically, I have gifts I'm going to give out. So I have a bunch of modifiers, I'm guessing. So I'm going to have probably a lower count. Now I do always forget, how many cards do we start with? Is it 5 or 7 or 10 or 25? I never know. Draw cards. Oh, here we go. Player B, hand and deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. According to the picture, 5. We're going to go with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So here we go. Oh, we do need to figure out who goes first, though.
Yeah.
How do we do that?
With our 20-sided extra life die.
With our 20-sided extra life die that we roll for first player because we support
Children's
Miracle Network on Extra Life. So, well, you keep going. I'm always odd. I'm always odd. 17 is odd. That means I get to go first. Oh, I put it over here. Up here. Here. There we go. Yeah, so it is a little bit dark. We apologize for that, for guys. So what do I want to do? So on our turn, you can do a action and a character. Dun, dun, dun. Wow, I don't much like any of these. All right. I'm going to play Sergeant Calhoun. Where do I want her to go? So I'm going to go to the Ice Palace with Miss Calhoun. And for my action, I'm going to play base modifier. And this is, oops, can't see that there. I forgot base modifiers don't fit on the screen very well. Oh, that's why we don't zoom in so far. You can't see all the cards when I'm zoomed in that far. Let me actually back that up. She's fine.
You're woken up.
I woke her up. Sorry, Beanie. Didn't need to wake you up, sweetie. There we go. There we go. That actually added some brightness to it. So, there we go. Because, yeah, now if we have base modifiers, we can actually fit them next to the bases. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. All right, base modifier, so action, talent. If you have a character there, I get to draw a card. All right, and that was mine. I played a character, played an action.
So an action. I'm gonna play it here.
You're on the bottom.
I'm at the bottom. Base modifier. Other players cannot place their first card.
Oh, we kind of need to know what side it's on. We'll say to the right for the base modifiers.
Other players cannot play the first character each turn here if they can. They can't play it in another base.
Yeah, okay. So the first character you play on that turn, I can't play my first character. But the thing is, you can only play one character per turn, so you're on the bottom. I mean, unless you want to give me that power, I mean, you can put it in my spot.
No, with me. Marshmallow.
Marshmallow? What's he do? Ongoing.
If Elsa is here,
If Elsa is there, he gets +2 power. Okay. Alright. When do we draw? I always forget. It's been a while since we played. Set up, start a turn, play cards, score bases. Oh, draw 2 cards is at the end of your turn.
At the end?
Yeah, so I should have had 2 cards at the end of my turn. So now it's the end of your turn, you draw 2 cards. So I'm gonna do. Oh, we forgot to do our numbers. So 3 and 3. All right, so I'm gonna do character modifier on Calhoun. It says if I control this character, it gets +3. 1, 2, 3. Otherwise, I could put it on one of Oddity's characters and it would get -2.
I am player A. Who's player A?
No, that's P player. Remember, it
Not
adds
here.
both of ours together, and then we need to get to the base point to score the base. It's been a little while, huh?
It's because it says player C, player B.
Yeah,
player...
ignore the player letters. We're not playing the player letters. This is players. So all the players score, remember, combines.
Because that's what it's gonna...
Yeah, to score the base. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna do Sugar Rush. So, well, yeah, so I guess I'll do this down there because I can't put it there. Oh no, hang on. No, I'm going to put this one here because then I can, his ability allows me to move it somewhere else. So that gives me +2, 1, 2. Base modifier, talent. If I have a character there, which I do, I get to draw 1 card. Should have done that first. Okay. End of my turn, draw 2 cards.
Summary action. Search your deck or discard pile for a character. Shuffle your deck if you search it. If the card is power 3 or less, play it as an extra character. Otherwise, discard it.
Search your deck and discard pile for a character. Shuffle your deck if you searched it. If it has a card is power 3 or less, play it.
So it has to be 3 or less.
Yes. So you just search your deck for a 3 or less character. Problem is, I don't think I have anything that lets me play extra characters. So I don't think I can ever play anything on that base. That's basically, that base is oddities unless I have something that can destroy this, which technically I do. But I have to get him into that place, and I can't get him there, so I have to be able to move him.
Okay, so I get my card. And I play it right now. No, as an extra character, so I can play 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then shuffle my deck. See?
Well, and you can actually use his talent too. So you can discard another card to play another character. You can basically place 3 characters. Which base did you want to know? Oh, we forgot to read the abilities on the base. Characters here cannot be destroyed or moved. Oh, dang it. I don't want to put him there. Never mind. Sorry. I'm going to put him over here. Because the ability makes it so I can't move him. After you play a character here, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck, draw 1, and place the other in your... Okay, so you... Remember, if you ever place a character here like you did him, you could look at the top 2 cards of your deck. After the first time you discard a card from your hand during your turn, place a +1 power counter on one of your characters here. All right, so if you discard, yeah, okay. So technically, if you're going to do his ability, then you want to put him there because you're going to discard a card and then that'll give him +1. Remember, they always match, so it's best to play that character usually on their base. So that's a purple base, it's a purple character.
This one. Okay, so I did that. So now I'm gonna do
Discard a card to
discard
be
a
able to play
play a character.
Yeah, and he'll be played there. So you want to read the abilities, make sure they work with him there. And since you did that, you get +1. This still isn't even hurt.
But this activates even later. Like I don't have character right now that is 5, but if I have one later.
Yeah. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. It has to be played here because that's why I said make sure that whoever you have works with Lumiere.
There?
Yep. So that's 2 more.
And then I'm gonna play the one
the
that
actual
I would
character
play.
for your turn. Mm-hmm. All right, so you did all your stuff. All right, so you get to draw 2 cards. Nothing breaks.
Two cards at the end of the turn.
All right, so I'm going to play Halloween Town folks. Oh, it's a character, sorry. I'm going to play him. Can't play him there, dang it. Play him here. 1, 2. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. 1, 2, 3. If any of them are modifiers, draw 1. Place the rest on the top or the bottom in any order. All right, so I got 2. I'm kind of confused about this statement. It really doesn't make sense the way they did this. I think I'll do this one. I mean, I like both of them, so I'll leave the other on top. All right. Base modifier talent. If you have a character here, draw a card, which is cool. All right, I'm gonna play. So I'm gonna play. Oh no, I already played my character. I just haven't played my action yet. Okay. So action, I'm going to put this here. I'm going to play that to that base. Base modifier. You may move this card to another base. Choose a character at this card's base. Until the start of your next turn, the abilities of character modifiers on it are canceled, and power counters on it do not add to its power. So I can move this talent. I can move this to another base. So moving that there. And then character, you don't have any character modifiers, so nothing happens. But ongoing, after playing a base modifier, you may move this character to or from that base. Oh no, it's after you play a base. Hang on. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I wanted to play this here so I could get this guy here, is what I was doing. 1, 2, and then take that down by 2. And then I can take this and move it if I want. So basically, there's no reason for me to move it yet. I need to move it to get rid of Lumiere's plus power. Or if you add a modifier, I'll move it to wherever I want to move it. But that allowed me to get my card there. All right, so that is it for me. Oh, I forgot this talent. If you have a base modifier here, which I do, your other characters currently here gain +1 until the end of the turn. So they always get +1. I honestly don't know why. So they +1 goes away. That's just stupid.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing this action. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, draw 1 and place the rest in your discard pile or on top of your deck in any order.
Okay. If I recall, the rule book does explain a few cards in the back. Yeah, for the way some of them work. Yeah, Mufasa. Yeah. I'm not sure which one I had a question about, though. King Candy? Or no, I guess Sugar Race. No, Sugar Race isn't... Oh, Sugar Racer, I'm going to wreck you, monster. There are multiple copies of card in play in time. Their abilities work for each of them. E.g., all Sugar Racers can move from one base and play. Each Sergeant Crown Hooms can give +1. Okay, so just you can double up the powers is how they explained it.
Can I play a character that I drew doing that?
Yeah. No, that's the whole
Because
point.
I didn't have any character.
Yeah, that's the whole point, is to get your characters.
Talents. Discard a card to draw a card.
Characters here cannot be destroyed or otherwise. Okay. Oh, we keep forgetting to do these.
After you play a character here, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck, draw one, and place the other one in your discard pile. Did you do it?
Oh, and when you discarded a card earlier, that would have given you +1. That too. No, but it's fine. It's fine. I've been trying. I've got it on my ear, running around getting medicine and foe. Well, have we had foe? I think we've had foe. Okay, that was yours.
Yeah.
All right. So that was 3 more. Did you add the 3 here? 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. All right. I'm gonna do Jack Skellington. So Jack Skellington is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place a character modifier here from your discard pile. Oh, I don't have anything in my discard pile. That might be good to play him yet because I don't have anything in the discard pile. He feels like he needs to come back later. I need to be able to play 2. I don't like that base modifier. I have ways to get rid of that modifier, but I can't play a card there to get rid of that modifier.
Well, at
Like,
the
that
end
seems-
of my turn, I drew 2.
Yeah, I think your turn, Darlington. All my characters. I need a way to move somebody there. How do I move my guys? Okay. I'm gonna play Sandy Claws. That gives me +1 power for each modifier I own. So this gives me +1 power for each character modifier you control. I currently control 1 modifier, so that gives me +1. And then if I score, I get her back. So that's +1. He gets +1, so we're currently at 13 because of her talent. Base modifier. If a character here, draw a card. That did not help me. That's fine, whatever. I'll just play these guys down here. So, played that there. After your first time you discard a card, which I didn't do. Ongoing, if you play a base modifier, you may move this character to that and give it +1. Oh yeah, I forgot. Until the end of the turn, which already ended. The end of the turn stuff I don't like. Who is Jack Skellington? I don't know Jack. There's a game called I Don't Know Jack, remember? Alright, so 2 turns now.
So I play this action. Draw 2 cards and then discard a card. Special. After you discard this card from your hand, you may play it as an extra action. So I do it again?
So draw 2 cards. Let's do the first part. Then discard a card.
From this?
Yeah. Okay, so discard it. Now you did a discard, so...
So, gives me
talent,
plus.
discard a card. Well, that's discard a card, do that. But here, first time you discard your hand, during your turn, place +1 power counter on one of your characters here.
Okay.
So hang on, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're actually at 10. Alright. Now, special. After you discard this card, which is what you're about to do from your hand, you may play it as an extra action.
Like I can do another action, or I think I can do. I can
draw 2 cards and discard the card. Special. After you discard this card from your hand, you may play it. Oh no, it just means you get to do this a second time. So you get to draw. Yeah, you get to draw 2 more cards, and then discard one. What's the name of that one? Discover library. Okay, so yeah, you're discovering things. Yeah, so you're going through your deck. That kind of makes sense. These have a lot of text on them compared to some of the other ones, don't they?
Yep. So this was my action. I'm playing.
Remember, you also have Mrs. Pot down here as a talent, if you want to discard and draw more.
But I will have to be playing in here. So if I play here, I can do that?
No. That's just always a talent. Talents you just activate during your turn.
Okay, so I'm playing him here.
Alright, so there's 3. 1, 2, 3.
And his talent is look at the top 2 cards of your deck. You may place any number of them into your discard pile.
Return the rest in any order.
Okay, 2.
2, yeah. So basically, if it's a card you don't want,
look at
put them back in any order. So if you want them both, you keep them both, put them back in any order. If you don't want them, then you can discard them. David said he thought this version had a lot of text too. Yeah, it's very, I mean, that I think was one thing we mentioned when we were talking about it for our first impressions, right? That this is Disney. It's designed for new players. And we felt like this one was complicated for existing Smash Up players, like people who've already played the game. It's not entry friendly as an entry weight edition. Like I said, in my opinion, there should be no hard or medium hard in this entire set. They should mostly all be low, medium, or mediums at the highest. But again, and that's the thing with all card games, right? You run into that where you get, not to say power creep, but you've got to come up with something new and fancy for the existing player base. Otherwise, they're not going to buy it. They're going to be like, oh, it's too easy. Cool if it wasn't based around an IP that's made for kids and adults who act like kids.
No, I played already.
So you did that. You did your resort. You could discard if you want to draw another card, but I mean, you've already done an action. You've already done a character, so technically you've done everything. It's just whether or not you want another card. Just remember on your turn you can do that. Okay. Draw 2.
How many can I have?
Unlimited.
Unlimited.
Alright, so I'm going to talent. I can move this card to another base. There we go. Move it there. Choose a character in that card's base until the start of your next turn. The abilities of the character modifiers on it are canceled, and power counters on it do not add. So basically, you lose those 3. All right. Now I'm going to blow up this base. So, Cybug Infestation, base modifier, destroy this base. Starting with the player to your left, which is you. Each player chooses a base and moves all their cards there, and then we replace this base. So you have to choose where you want these 2 to move to.
Here.
So that makes it go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So you're at 11. I'm at 3, 4, because she's going to give him +1. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10. So I currently don't win that one. But I would have 11, 12. Once I move that over, plus that would give them 1. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to move this here. Ongoing, if you play a base modifier, you may move this character to the base. Oh, he was already there. Actually, no. I don't want to do that. I'm going to move him over. He gets +1. Then I get to take then I have to take everybody, unfortunately, because it said move them to 1 base, move them there, which kind of getting rid of that ability didn't do any good. So we need to reduce this down to 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So then we replace that base. And then you get your card.
So this is not blown?
Well, at the end of my turn, yeah, at the end of my turn, it could. After this base scores, each player of the character here may return one of their character modifiers from here. Okay, so you get to bring your modifiers back. So I'm going to put Wreck-It Ralph here. As an extra action, I can put a base mod. Oh, dang, I don't have any base modifiers. Never mind, I don't want to play him. Talent, I can draw a card. No. I have so many character modifiers, but I don't like any of my modifiers. All right, that's fine. Fix It Felix will go there if you want to increase that by 4. And then I can take a base modifier back into my hand. Talent. Place a base modifier here on top of its owner's deck. So that just means I can put that back over here. So that's what I said. I wanted to play that. That would have made this go back to your deck, right? Or Wreck-It Ralph, his talent is the same thing. Destroy a base modifier. But I couldn't place one there because this card prevented that. Yeah. That was when I blew up that base. So I had 2 ways to get rid of her thing. I just couldn't do it. So best solution for me was blow the whole thing up. Blow it all up. All right, so wait a minute. Scoring is before or after? Score bases is before I draw my cards. Okay, so did that. Now we score bases. So make sure we have all of the modifiers. So talent, if you have a base modifier here, other players get +1 to the end of the turn. Oh, and this one too, because I didn't have one yet. All right. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So you have 11. Mine is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I definitely have more. So I get cuatro. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Audrey gets dos. All right. Make sure nothing that happens to your people when your character says no. I was just making sure nothing said anything about scoring bases or not. So those get discarded. All of my little guys get discarded. Discarded. This one here, the character comes back to my hand. The rest of this gets discarded. Base is blown up. New base comes out. Halloween Town. After this base scores, each player may shuffle any number of modifiers back into your deck. Okay. Settle, and we need to get to 25. 23. All right. And now I draw 2 cards.
So I'm gonna do this one.
I also thought that the beginning had luck and what cards you had available to you, and later you had tons of cards. Yeah, I mean, I think it really depends on the type of cards you have. One thing we had to get used to, because we're so used to like Pokemon and stuff like that when we first started playing, was milling your deck. A Smash Up is made to discard cards because you have to get those cards you want and need.
You destroyed
So
my
it's into the
design.
turn, so these all come back. That was just till the end of the turn, that's why I took them off. You're still winning this one. I've only got 4. You got
Discard the
3,
card.
6.
No, but because of the talent that he had there.
Oh, okay.
So discard a card to play an extra character of power 3
there.
or less.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm discarding this one.
Okay. Which also gives you +1.
And I'm playing this one
It has to go to the same spot. That's what it says here.
here. Okay. And then this one, after you discard this card from your hand, well, I'm not discarding right now. So
well,
that's
you
my
do another extra
character.
action. Okay.
And players, but then if I play this action, play an extra character of power 3 or less, then you may discard a card to place a +1.
Well, you haven't even played a character yet.
This is a...
No, that was a free one because of him.
Oh, okay. So then the thing is that, well, I didn't want to play this one because it's the same and it can.
But no,
do
your
the
character,
ability only
you
once.
can play your character. Do you have an
This is a
expensive character?
No, I don't have any other character.
Okay.
So I play this other character.
As your character action, yeah.
Well, I just waste the ability. So that was my action.
No, that was your character. You haven't done an action yet.
Then I'm gonna play this modifier. Or maybe here? Can I move this? Or that it stay there?
It's really hard on these to like keep track of all their abilities. What's that?
Yeah.
Lock the gates,
No,
action,
but
base
can I-
modifier, ongoing. Yeah, you can play them on the same base. I think a base can have more. We've had bases with more than one modifier. We may have screwed that up. I thought bases could have more than
Because it is a modifier.
one. It's just modifying the base. Dum, dum, dum. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's just a modifier. Yep. Because character modifiers, you're going to multiple character modifiers. So yeah, just a modifier. Ongoing, your character here cannot be destroyed by other players' cards. Talent, look at the top card of your deck, discard it or return it. So basically, you get to look at the top card of the deck.
Discard it or
return it back to your deck, yeah. The discard is because you would
Because
be able to
I will
activate
be
a
able
discard, because then you can activate a discard ability, yeah. Alright. Alright, so let me make sure we got this right. 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17.
It's shuffling really bad.
Alright. Alright. So I'm gonna play it. Alright, I'm gonna do Sally there, which is 4. I can play a character modifier as an extra action. Alright, I'm going to do Ghastly Presence as an action. So it's a character modifier, ongoing. I can immediately destroy this card to play another character of 3 or less. So I'm going to destroy that. So I can play Cunningham. Talent, if you have a base modifier here, which I currently do not, but I can solve that in a minute. All my other players get +1. All right. So I'm going to wreck it. Awesome. The Senko family, $25. Gracias, Senko family.
Cornelia.
Base modifier on this base is reduced by 3. 1, 2, 3. That also gives me a +1 to Sally. Until the end of the turn, which really doesn't help me. So she gets +1 and then it goes away. Several factions in the box had a pairs of characters mechanic. No, I'm not sure when David's joking or actually talking about the game. So I played a character. I did my free action, which was the modifier. Then for my real action, I did the base, which then allowed me to reduce the break point. Okay. Yep, so that's it. So draw 2. We just need another $100 for the next milestone. Woohoo! We're at 1633.
Wow.
Now we need $99.50. Again,
50 cents.
don't know where that 50 cents came from. Let it go. Oh, there you go, David. Let it go. Let it go. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Draw 1, put the rest in your discard.
3, right?
Yeah, top 3.
Okay, so the other ones, draw 1 and place the rest in your discard pile or on top of your deck in any order. So I can play this one.
Bell. If Beast is here, you may draw up to 3 cards. Talent allows you to draw a card or discard a card. Remember, discarding a card is good for you because you can activate this one.
After the first time you discard a card from your hand during your turn, place 1 power counter on one of your characters.
Yeah, so she allows you to discard cards, which activates that, which then allows you to put a +1 on one of your characters. I kept adding them all to Lemire. Did you want them all in Lemire, or did you want them?
Okay.
I added the last couple times. I just keep adding to Lemire. I could have put them. You could have put them on the Snowgy. If you wanted to split them apart. It might be bad to put them all in one because
if it gets
killed or destroyed.
Yeah.
So maybe you split them. Because I think they were both there. It was there at least twice when you discarded cards. So it's just if you have a card to discard. That was straight. Some characters get a bonus if they're together.
I'm
Yeah, so that's what we
discarding.
just got with Belle. So Belle gets a bonus if she's with the Beast.
I'm discarding
So you
one.
discard 1, so that means you get a +1 to one of your characters at that base.
This is not on +1.
Flip it.
This is on +1.
That's 1 +1.
Draw 2 cards.
So I'm going to do a character modifier. This I can actually play against you, so I'm going to put this on Belle. Character modifier, you may move this character to another base. I don't want to, she's fine here. Hang on, nope, I can't play it on Belle. Because she's already got 5 power. He's already got 5 power. This is at 4. Oh, no, that doesn't work either. No, it was a good idea, but since you can keep adding +1 because of this base, basically what it does, it makes your character worth 0. And then once there is a character there that has 5 power, then it destroys this card, which you've already got at these 2. I gotta wait till you play another base. So, okay, that doesn't work. Doesn't do what I want it to do. All right, that's fine. Oh, when you put Bell here, did you increase?
No.
So 5 more. So 9, right? 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, 12. I forgot to add mine for Calhoun. All right. All right. How far is it? It's 12. We need to get to 18. All right. So you're going to do zombie duck to here. Talent, play a modifier as an extra action. So I'm going to do. Where'd it go? No. All right, so I'm going to do a modifier on Sally as my extra action. And then for my actual action, I'm going to play 0. 0 has 0. So let me do the math again. So 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 13. And then she gives +1 to both of those. So that's 14, 15. And this 15 will be 20. So it will break this turn. So I did a character, did my action, and did my extra action. All right. So this is going to go ahead and break. All right. So this is going to break. I have more than you by a landslide. So that gets me 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I guess we should put them. Well, it's kind of hard to put yours where they'll be able to see them. So I'm at 8. All right. Now, after this base scores... Oh, hang on for a second.
And I don't get 2?
Lo siento. You get dos. After this base scores with a character, each player with a character here may return one of their character modifiers from here to their discard pile or to its hand. So you have no modifiers. I'm going to take this modifier back, put it in my hand. And then nothing happens to him. These get discarded. This gets discarded. Right here. When this base scores, if you control this character, you gain 1 VP. So I get 1 more VP. And then it doesn't do anything. Ongoing. Special. After this base scores, you return this character to your hand instead of discard pile. You may play it on another base as an extra character. So basically, I brought him back, and then I get to play him on another base as an extra character. All right. So that's that. That's that. That's that. This goes adios.
Adios.
Sí. All right. What are we at? Base is 20. All right. Then I draw 2. Tu turno. When Belle visits a location, everyone sings "Be Our Guest." When Belle visits a location, everybody sings "Be Our Guest."
Be our guest.
Right. Bienvenidos.
Okay, 1, 2. No.
That's different.
Okay, I'm gonna play him here. And
what's this one? When a base modifier on another base goes to the discard pile, move it here instead. After this base scores, each player may return one of their base modifiers to their hand. Okay.
draw 2 cards. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card of those 2? Or any?
Draw 2 cards, then just... No, yeah, you draw 2 cards, so you put that in your hand. Draw means put them into your hand.
And then
discard yep, a card. I think last time, I don't know if you did that. Or whether
I
you...
don't remember. Okay. After you discard this card from your hand, you may play it as an extra action. So I can do it again.
Oh, no. So last time, yeah, you shouldn't have done it again. You discard this from your hand. So if
It's
another card
another
says
action.
discard, you
That's
should have
an
discarded this card. So like if you had something that says discard a card, this is the card you want to discard. So you can play it instead. Does that make sense? So Mrs. Potts said discard a card, right? That's her talent. You would discard this card. And then once you discard this card, then you can actually play it instead of discarding it. That's the special. The special is when you discard this card from your hand. I missed the from your hand. Sorry. Yeah, so that's just a discard. It has to be from your hand when you're discarding. When you played it, it's not in your hand anymore.
So it's 2 more.
Ooh, that one's close to break. All right, you did action, you did character?
Yeah.
You did a discard? Like an actual discard?
Yes. I discarded this one.
Okay. So, +1. So make sure we check our math. 3, 5, 9, 10, 12, 15, 16, 17, +4 is 21. Huh. All right. So don't break yet. Draw 2. All right. So I'm going to play. You play Jack Skellington here, which makes it 5. Place a character modifier from your discard pile into your hand. So everything I've got is character modifiers. All right, maybe this one. All right, and from action, I'll just go ahead and play this modifier. Character modifier ongoing. This character has +1 power for each other modifier. I only have 1. So I get +1 modifier. Ongoing, after you place a character modifier, you may place a +1 counter on this character. This character has +3 power if you control any character modifiers here, which I do. So now it's 3, 8, 9, 10. All right. Back to you.
I'm gonna play him here. So that breaks. No? 21, 22,
Yeah, you did too.
23.
Well, it does it at the end though. So it does at the end of your turn. 1, 2.
1, 2, and then...
Because you may have something where like you want to add something to bring characters back or do whatever.
So I'm gonna play this action. Destroy one of your characters. Of this? Or the
Yeah.
ones in my hand?
These.
No.
Well, you would play another character from your discard pile, which you don't need to do this turn because you already have
But I
control.
want to start playing another base.
Okay, well, you got to go with a different action or a different modifier. Recently started playing Magic the Gathering, so honestly, in comparison, this isn't too bad for specific text. Now, if you want a game,
I'm
like
gonna do this one.
I did Magic, but I played with bad people that basically they built the best, most uber decks, and just that's all they played. So unfortunately, it meant that you didn't stand a chance and it wasn't fun. But if you want a lot of text on a card and turn me completely off from ever trying it, like I bought some starter decks to play on the channel, right? Just so we had it, right? Just so we had content with playing card games. And that was Yu-Gi-Oh! No. Just no. Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards are like reading a book. And since I don't know the IP, I'm not like enthralled to play that. Now we do have a trading card game we haven't played yet. We have the My Hero Academia starter deck. We haven't played that yet. We moved right after I got it. I'm also kind of upset with Jasko. Jasko was kind of rude to me. Magic is only 2-player though, right? Reading text gets worse with more players. Yeah, this game can play up to 4. Oh, that's no fun. Can be 4 players with with the commander decks. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the key though, is like people that love Smash Up, just like people that love Magic or Pokemon or anything like that, they know what all their cards do and they know how decks interact with each other. And that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because, yeah, you're going to be able to get through the rounds faster. People aren't having to read as much, don't have to figure out how their decks work. It's a bad thing because then if you get somebody new, they can't play with you. There's no way to play.
Okay, I did.
Which is why I always take the difficult decks and Oddly gets the easy decks, is because I usually configure the decks out a little bit quicker. And it makes it level, makes it a more level playing field. All right, so you did your action? Okay. So now we score this base. You get 4. So if you want to just hand me a 1, I get 3. It's fine. There's a +3, but there's no 3. So I'll do a 5 and return 2. All right. So I am 3 points from victory. We don't score that. Don't score that. All right. He comes back to here because he doesn't have a special ability. Any of yours have a special ability that says come back to your hand? No. All right, so everything gets discarded. It's a massive base takeover, though. All right, so the new one is the Power Strip. On your turn, you may move one of your characters to or from this base. Oh, okay, so that's nice. See, that would have helped me earlier when you froze this base, because I got to just move them over to the base.
Yeah.
And what is it, 22? Well, that's not even that high. All right. This is my discard. All right. So I'm currently, that's a long way to go. That's easier because it means less. What do I get? 3? Neither one of them, even if I come in second, will I get 3.
How many points?
I'm at 12. First to 15. What characters do I have? All right, so I'm going to do Wreck-It Ralph here, which is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get to play a base modifier as an extra action. Base modifier. Ongoing, if there are 4 more characters here, destroy this card. Talent, name a faction, move all characters here to that. So right now there's only 3 characters, so technically this might not do me very much good, because as soon as you play a character there, it's done. So for my action, I need to sort this better. Put all my actions together. I got way too many actions. All right, so I'm going to Winter Surprise. Play a character modifier from your discard pile as an extra action. So I will modify Wreck-It. There you go. So he gets +3. So 1, 2, 3, right? 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18. Okay. I was making sure it's just +3 and not +3 for every modifier. I was like, because that would encourage you to keep adding modifiers to it. Blows my mind how people know thousands of cards. I found one on draft nights. People are more fun and willing to teach. Yeah, but again, you have what's called lifestyle games. Oh, that's it for me.
I'm gonna play this action and destroy this character.
Because yeah, lifestyle games, people just know those games, right? They know everything about the games, how the games work, how the games do whatever they do, and so forth. Guess I should do that so they know that I have a character. That's the same as like a lot of your big dungeon crawls. Like I keep getting these big dungeon crawls because they look cool, but me and the author would never get through the whole thing because they're making like 40 and 80 and 100-hour plus campaigns. I'm like, who needs that? Well, it's somebody who that is the only type of game they play, and they're just going to play that game to its finish, and then they'll get the next big dungeon crawler and play that to its finish. Maybe they also have game nights, which we don't have.
I mean, that one is about to
you pretty much got to go here.
break, but then
There's
I will
no-
give you 5 puntos.
Which again, the only way I don't win is if one of those two go. That's honestly the only way. So that happens. So this actually, 4 more cards in the character destroy this card. It wasn't helping the base or hurting the base any. Jesse from Quackalope did well. He keeps buying those big games, but he doesn't have the time to play all those. Just like we don't, right? Content creators don't have time to play those big games. Like I got full Nemesis and Lockdown, right? I'm gonna probably play the Untold Stories, right? That's how I'll play it. I forget how many missions are in the Untold Stories, but there's 3 of them, right? That would take us a long time. We have Aftermath. Later this afternoon, we're playing Familiar Tales. Those are big, long stories. I got all of Bard Sung, the whole all-in back there, right? Even games simple like Marvel Zombies or I got the Zombicide Undead or Alive coming. Those have missions. It's like, well, you'd want to play each one of those missions. It's just so hard when you're a content creator, right? You don't have enough time.
Okay, play that.
Talent. Play Olaf or Snowgi. From your hand or discard pile as an extra character. Or place Marshmallow into your hand from your discard pile.
So she was actually the one from my action, but I don't have more character.
But that's fine. No, it's so find Olaf or Snowgi from your discard pile.
Yeah, but I'm still wasting.
Which is better, him or Snowgi?
Snowgi is too.
Yeah, what are the thing? Talent. With the top 2 cards you deck, you may place any number into your discard pile. Turn the rest. If one of your characters here has +5 power, place a +1 counter on this character. So basically they're both 3s because you got a +5. This one just gives you an ability that you can use. You played her, that takes us up to 23, right? This will break the base. You're gonna break the base right now. So yeah. So that's 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So we're gonna break the base, which is fine. We gotta get ready for the next stream, which technically started at 2:30. So we're right about there. We're also having fun. It looks like the internet's being stupid again. So we lost internet earlier. So probably after this stream, we're gonna reboot our internet real quick, and then we'll be back with the next games, which I have no clue how to play. So we'll be reading the rules. Let's go ahead and flip our camera back over. All right. So we go. That is Smash Up Disney. If you guys want to see more Smash Up content, what do they need to do?
Subscribe. Activate notifications. Follow us on social media. And all that.
And all that stuff. And all that stuff. It was like a sad all that stuff. Oh, because you didn't win. Yeah. Oh, where's me, Mad Dow?
I
One thing that's
didn't get my
mean like that.
medal the last
You-
my
you-
last.
You still have
What's
the
that?
you still have the medal, so that would tell me that you never gave it back. That means you did have the medal.
Because I won. Delicious.
Who won Delicious?
I did.
But you have the medal.
And then I won.
You just won
Arena.
Disney Arena, so you still had the medal.
But I lost this.
We keep forgetting the medal. We're very bad about giving our medal back and forth, which is a thing. I'm not sorting them. I'm just I got to put them in the bigger, geekier box, anyways. So I'm not sorting them. Alright. So yeah, I got to put all this in the bigger, geekier box. I was going to do an unboxing, but after a couple months, you kind of like, well, there's no point now because anybody who wanted to see it is kind of done. So we will be back with Plaid Hat Games next. We will be playing Quirky Circuits, and we'll be playing Familiar Tales. Wow. So Quirky Circuits is a live stream giveaway. I think we'll be giving that away during the stream. I believe. I believe the children are the future. Teach them well and let
Me
them
too. That's why
lead
we
the
are
way.
supporting
That's why
them.
we're supporting the children. See. Come on.
I need coffee.
Arthur D needs coffee. I need to reboot the internet. Everybody needs something. Yes, live stream giveaway of Quirky Circuits from Plaid Hat Games. Now we do have, of course, Familiar Tales. Like we said, if we can hit that 1733 goal by the end of game day, we'll be throwing that into the big bundle giveaway. That'll be something we have to purchase. And of course, you guys have the ability to donate to get any miniature copy game painted. Usually it's a lot less than what we would normally charge for painting minis because, you know, para los niños. And it's a giveaway. It's not like you guys wanted the painting specifically. All right, with that said, guys, we will be back in a little bit. But until then,
Adios.
peace.